Today our topic is the Stoics' Guide to Making Tough Decisions. Life is full of choices, and some of them are hard. We often feel stuck, not knowing what to do. The Stoics, ancient philosophers, have wisdom that can help us. They teach us how to think clearly and act wisely even when things are difficult. Stoicism is not about hiding from problems or pretending everything is fine. It is about facing reality with courage and making the best decisions we can. Let us explore how Stoic philosophy can guide us in making tough decisions. First, understand that tough decisions are a part of life. No one can avoid them. The Stoics say that life is like a river. Sometimes the water is calm and sometimes it is rough. We cannot control the river, but we can control how we swim. When we face a hard choice, we must accept that it is normal. Do not waste energy wishing the problem did not exist. Instead, focus on what you can do. This is the first lesson of Stoicism. Focus on what is in your control and let go of what is not. Next, think about what really matters. When we make decisions, we often feel confused because there are too many options. The Stoics remind us to look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself what is truly important. For example, if you are deciding whether to take a new job, think about your values. Do you want more money, or do you want more time with your family? Do you want to grow in your career, or do you want to stay in a comfortable place? The Stoics say that our decisions should align with our values. If we know what matters most to us, the choice becomes clearer. Another important Stoic idea is to separate facts from emotions. When we face a tough decision, our emotions can cloud our judgment. We might feel fear, anger, or doubt. The Stoics teach us to step back and look at the situation objectively. Imagine you are an outsider looking at your problem. What would you see? What are the facts? For example, if you are deciding whether to end a relationship, do not let sadness or anger decide for you. Look at the facts. Is the relationship healthy? Does it bring you joy or pain? By separating facts from emotions, you can make a wiser choice. The Stoics also tell us to prepare for the worst. This might sound negative, but it is actually very practical. When we make a tough decision, we often worry about what could go wrong. The Stoics say, imagine the worst-case scenario. What would you do if it happens? By thinking about the worst, we realize that we can handle it. This reduces our fear and helps us think more clearly. For example, if you are deciding whether to start your own business, imagine what would happen if it fails. Would you lose money? Could you find another job? By preparing for the worst, you can make a decision with confidence. Patience is another key Stoic virtue. Tough decisions often require time. Do not rush. The Stoics say that haste leads to mistakes. Take your time to gather information, think carefully, and weigh your options. If you feel pressured to decide quickly, remind yourself that it is okay to wait. Sometimes the best decision is to wait and see. For example, if you are unsure whether to move to a new city, give yourself time to visit the place, talk to people, and think about it. Patience helps us avoid regret. The Stoics also teach us to accept the consequences of our decisions. Once we make a choice, we must own it. Do not look back and say, I wish I had chosen differently. Instead, focus on making the best of the situation. The Stoics believe that every decision, even a bad one, is an opportunity to learn and grow. For example, if you take a job and it does not work out, do not blame yourself. Think about what you have learned and how you can use that knowledge in the future. Acceptance is a powerful tool for moving forward. Another Stoic principle is to seek advice, but trust yourself. When we face tough decisions, we often ask others for help. This is good, but remember that the final choice is yours. The Stoics say that no one knows your life better than you. Listen to advice, but do not let others decide for you. For example, if you are deciding whether to go back to school, Talk to friends, family, and mentors. But in the end, trust your own judgment. You are the one who will live with the consequences, so you must make the decision. The Stoics also remind us to stay humble. Tough decisions can make us feel important, as if the world depends on our choice. But the truth is, life goes on. Even if we make a mistake, the world will not end. The Stoics say that we are small parts of a big universe. This perspective helps us stay calm and avoid overthinking. For example, if you are deciding whether to buy a house or rent, remember that this is just one decision in your life. It is important, but it is not the end of the world. Stay humble and keep things in perspective. Finally, the Stoics teach us to focus on the present moment. When we face tough decisions, we often worry about the future or regret the past. But the only moment we have is now. The Stoics say, do not let the past or the future steal your present. Focus on what you can do right now. For example, if you are deciding whether to forgive someone, do not dwell on what they did in the past or what might happen in the future. Think about how you feel now and what you can do to find peace. In conclusion, making tough decisions is never easy, but Stoicism gives us tools to handle them. Focus on what you can control. Think about what really matters. Separate facts from emotions. Prepare for the worst. Be patient. Accept the consequences. Seek advice, but trust yourself. Stay humble and focus on the present. These principles can guide you through any difficult choice. Remember, life is not about avoiding problems. It is about facing them with courage and wisdom. The Stoics show us that even in the hardest times we can find clarity and strength. So the next time you face a tough decision, take a deep breath. Think like a Stoic. And choose wisely. Life is not about having all the answers. It is about making the best of the questions.